Amelia Earhart, the sky's fearless pioneer. A long time ago, there was a girl named Amelia Earhart. She was born on July 24, 1897, in Kansas, a state in America. Amelia grew up with her younger sister, Muriel, and they loved playing outside. They climbed trees, made forts, and had many adventures. Even as a little girl, Amelia was curious and brave. She liked trying new things that other girls didn't usually do. When Amelia was young, she saw her first airplane at a fair. It was small and old, and it didn't seem very exciting to her. But when she got older, something changed. One day, Amelia went to an air show with her father. A pilot flew a plane right over her head, and Amelia felt something amazing. She knew she wanted to fly. After that, Amelia dreamed about airplanes all the time. In 1920, when she was 23 years old, she got her first ride in an airplane. As soon as the plane took off, Amelia felt like she was in the right place. "I have to learn how to fly," she thought. Amelia worked hard to save money for flying lessons. She took a job as a nurse and later worked as a teacher. Finally, she saved enough money to pay for lessons. Her teacher was a woman named Netta Snook, one of the few female pilots at the time. Amelia was a fast learner. She loved being in the sky, feeling the wind, and seeing the world below her. In 1921, Amelia bought her first airplane. It was bright yellow, and she named it the Canary. She practiced flying every day, getting better and braver with each flight. In 1923, she became the 16th woman in the world to earn a pilot's license. At that time, not many women were pilots. Most people thought flying was too dangerous for women, but Amelia didn't care. She believed women could do anything men could do. She wanted to show the world that women could be great pilots. In 1928, something exciting happened. Amelia was asked to be the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. She didn't fly the plane herself. Two men were the pilots, but Amelia was part of the crew. The trip was a success, and when they landed, Amelia became famous. People called her Lady Lindy because she reminded them of Charles Lindbergh, the first man to fly alone across the Atlantic. Even though Amelia was happy about the trip, she wanted more. "I want to fly across the Atlantic by myself," she said. In 1932, she got her chance. Amelia flew from Newfoundland, Canada, all the way to Ireland. The weather was bad, and it was a hard flight. Ice formed on the wings, and strong winds pushed the plane around. But after 15 hours, she made it. Amelia became the first woman to fly alone across the Atlantic Ocean. People all over the world cheered for Amelia. She was brave, strong, and determined. She didn't let fear stop her from following her dreams. After that, Amelia kept flying. She set more records and gave speeches about her adventures. She wanted to inspire other women to chase their dreams too. Amelia also helped start an organization called the 99s. It was a group for women pilots, named after the 99 women who joined when it began. Amelia wanted to help other women become pilots and show the world that women could do great things. In 1937, Amelia decided to do something very daring. She wanted to fly all the way around the world. No woman had ever done that before. She knew it would be hard, but she was ready. Her navigator, Fred Noonan, went with her. They planned to stop in many countries along the way to refuel the plane. Amelia and Fred started their journey in Miami, Florida. They flew to South America, Africa, India, and Australia. Everywhere they went, people came to see the famous pilot. They were excited to meet the woman who dared to fly around the world. After many weeks of flying, Amelia and Fred reached New Guinea. They had flown most of the way around the world. There was just one more big part of the trip left, crossing the Pacific Ocean. Their next stop was a tiny island called Howland Island. It was very hard to find because it was so small. On July 2, 1937, Amelia and Fred took off from New Guinea. They flew over the ocean, but something went wrong. They couldn't find Howland Island. They radioed for help, but the signal was weak. People on the ground tried to guide them, but it didn't work. Soon, Amelia's plane disappeared. Search teams looked for Amelia and Fred, but they couldn't find them. It was a very sad time. People all over the world missed Amelia. They admired her courage and her spirit. Even though she was gone, Amelia's story didn't end there. Amelia Earhart became a legend. She showed the world that women could be strong, brave, and adventurous. She followed her dreams and didn't give up, even when things were hard. Today, people still remember Amelia as a hero. There are books, movies, and museums about her life. Amelia once said, "The most effective way to do it is to do it." She believed in taking action and working hard. Her story inspires people to be brave and to chase their dreams, no matter how big they are. Amelia may have disappeared, but her courage and spirit live on. She will always be remembered as the woman who flew across the sky and showed the world what it means to be truly fearless.